Hey everyone, Nick in the States here, and today let's talk about projects. I think I'm afflicted with starting many more projects than I can finish. In the last couple years I've gotten better at, tying up loose ends for stuff that is hung out there, but I was on, I think Woodeso? Really good channel, Woodeso Guitar Mods, Woodeso, on the YouTube. And he's got some great stuff about like chipping away and trying out cool things that figure out how to do it and to do it kind of as a learning experience. And it really kind of inspired me to dig up all the little loose ends that I've got laying around. So this is the first of a couple videos going through just some of the projects I have and be able to track them to the completion and nothing crazy. I don't have a wood shop anymore. I don't have any of the serious tools that I used to have when I had a full garage and everything else. But there's still easy stuff that I think everyone can do, and there's so much resources on YouTube to follow along and do things that I figured I might as well document a couple of mine and get off my ass and finish them. So in that vein, let's start with a guitar that I've kind of been working through for a while, and I hit a wall because I made a few mistakes and they bit me, and it's been sitting in my 3-season room hanging there for the better part of the last 6 months. And it's this guy right here. I'll get in close with it so you can see. This is a semi-hollow PRS style with a solid maple cap, and if you look, it's really carved pretty accurately for how PRS carves their guitars. Just a little L cutaway. And it's nice. Hopefully the color comes up right, but the birds are actually an abalone kind of color, which plays well with this color. Headstock that way, blah blah blah. And I got this guitar. I bought it on eBay as a kit for like 150, 160 bucks, and it had a couple glaring disappointments right out of the box. If you look here, this maple semi-hollow cap, it's actually stuffed. You'll see that the F-holes go down like almost an inch. So there's no like back carve to the to that F-hole. So it's really a super thick top with just a little bit of semi-hollow carved out once it gets down to the mahogany. Kind of a bummer, so then that caused sit number one. Then I finally said I was going to do something cool, and I was going to do a two-tone like Cadillac green, smoke green, Gretsch color set. Except Cadillac green that I got was from Re-Ranch. I was thinking a different green, and it's just drab military green, and it was dry. But this is a smoke green color, and it's very much like a surf green, seafoam green. And when I did it, it was kind of nice. It worked out pretty well. And then I decided that it would be fun to bind it. And this kit didn't come with binding, so I tried doing fake tape binding on it. That looked like crap in the process. Where you take like pinstripe tape, put it around the edge and do it, and I stretched it thin so it lifted in spots and learned a bunch there. And then with this I was able to tape off, and if you look, it's got a reasonably convincing binding, and it really breaks up the color nicely with a double bound kind of look, even though that's just paint. And I think that was probably an acrylic primer, because you'll see at the bottom the primer reacted with the nitro finish on it and cracked, which ticked me off. I also rushed it and didn't route out the back for a cover and figured I can do it later or people wouldn't see it, because this isn't designed to be a showpiece guitar, but it's designed to be a cool look. And originally I was going to put some kind of TV Jones pickups in it. After the last stop with a couple runs in the clear and whatever, it's been sitting there and depressed me. But it's really not that far from being at least a usable wall hanger that looks good from 10 feet away, and it's a very comfortable neck. So I'm going to resurrect this and try and do something with it. If it ends up being stripped all the way again, I don't know. But fun guitar. If you see them on eBay, though, know that there's they're kind of imperfect, and you're never going to get another pot up here because you're going to drill through like 2 inches of stuff and nowhere to connect to it on the back. So anyway, that's that little guy. The next one.